G'day everyone. I want to speak to all of our people on site about the evolving coronavirus situation and what we're doing about it. And more importantly, I want you to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. We can't go to the pub and have a chat, we can't go to a cafe, so we're going to give this a crack. What I want you to hear is what we are doing and how we're going to keep you safe. The three most common questions I get: what about my job? Will I get paid if I have to go into forced isolation? What about my family? How do I keep them safe? And what about my mates? Is the business okay? Is my job okay? Are we going to be here in the long term? First, let's talk about our business at Tomago. I'm in regular contact with the New South Wales and the Commonwealth governments, and I can tell you this: there are no plans to curtail our operation, to shut us down, or to restrict our access to people. And that's good news. They recognise that we're a strategic industry, we're important to stabilise the power system. We saw that in summer. You may be aware that the US aluminium price is drifting lower. That's true. But this is also true. It's more than offset by the low Australian dollar. We budgeted $1 at about 70 cents late last year. Right now it's trading at about 58 cents. We're an export-oriented business. So the net effect of those two things is the Australian dollar price of aluminium is actually higher, and that's good for our business. We've secured our supply chains of raw materials. We've secured our supply chains for all of our essential things: our PPE, our gloves, our masks. The place is awash in sanitizer because we acted early. So our business is under no threat from government action. We don't need government support or bailouts. We have everything we need here, up here and in here with our people. Far from putting people off, we're actually putting people on. New starters will commence this week and more the following week, in the expectation that some of us may be required to go into self-isolation for a small period of time. We understand you've got to break an egg to make an omelette, which is why we're investing a little to protect a lot. The second most common question I get is, will I get paid if I'm forced into isolation or quarantine as a result of this virus? The short answer is yes. We're a business that looks after its people. We've got form for doing the right thing. Everybody will get paid. You'll be expected to take your personal leave first, but if you run out, you will automatically get extended personal leave. Nobody will be expected to bite into their annual leave or long service leave. We'll do the right thing. So what about my family? How do I keep them safe? Well, firstly, get the right information. And the only two sources of information we rely on are the New South Wales Department of Health and the Commonwealth Department of Health. I would caution everybody about listening to or taking notice of what they read or hear or see on social media. Most of the internet is an unregulated sewer. If you want the right information, go to the Department of Health. I've been asked about schools. What happens if schools close? Well, right now we're sending a survey around the workforce that who has school-aged kids that would require care if the schools close. Once we have that information, we can make an informed decision about what's the most practical thing to do. The most important thing is that we can protect our jobs and protect the livelihood of the 1,800 people that this business supports. And we do that by keeping it operating. In addition, there's some very simple things that we're doing here. We're minimising the number of face-to-face meetings that we have. Wherever possible, we're doing them by video conference or audio link. We're minimising the number of people in rooms at the same time. Staggered meal breaks, spreading yourself around when you're having the toolbox meetings. Social distancing is really important. These controls won't last forever, but they will make a massive difference in controlling the spread of this virus. Again, everything you do will make a difference. We're increasing the provision for cleaning across site. We have hired more cleaners, and they're going to be out in all the control rooms, in the crib rooms, right across site. In addition though, it's up to all of us to clean our workspaces. Our crib rooms, before and after we eat, just practicing basic common sense hygiene practices. Think of your fellow mates. How do we keep the place clean? So in summary, what else can you do? Keep yourself and your mates safe. Focus on the things that you can control. Let the experts take care of the virus. What it means for us here on site is safety before production, pre-task risk assessments. And when do we use them? whenever the job we're doing is not covered by a written procedure or the procedure changes. They are there to keep you safe, not to slow you down. Practice good hygiene. Wash your hands in soap and water, cover your nose and mouth if you need to sneeze or cough, and use the sanitizer that we've provided. It will kill the virus. One of the things I'm extremely proud of here at Tomago is how we really pull together in a crisis. And the last true crisis we faced was the April 2015 superstorm. Our business was severely impacted, but we had hundreds and hundreds of people working extraordinary hours and doing exceptional things to look after their jobs and their jobs of their mates and this business. We came through that crisis and we'll pull through this one too. I'm absolutely confident of that. Thank you.